No.
Rachelle was my buddy because Ron was gone all the time during the day, and if he was gone at night or overnight, Rachelle and I went with him. We took her with us everywhere we went. She went to the Shalako Indian School on Sundays with us, and to all the ward activities, and whenever he called square dancing, everything, she was there with us. So she learned to speak at an early age. When she was 10 months old, she pointed to the clock in the doctor's office, and it was a clock with a cat with a tail that was back and forth and the eyes moved back and forth, and she pointed at it and said, "What's that?" And the lady sitting next to me about fell off her chair because Rachelle was tiny. She was only 18 pounds, 18 inches high at a year old. And so she was tiny, and she didn't have any hair. She looked like a
Cupid doll.
Cupid doll with a little, and the Indians called her
Bald eagle.
Bald Eagle. That was so cool.
That's actually dope.
It's an epic nickname.
So,
I should have
the
put that on
lady
my.
said, "How old is she?" And I said, "Oh, she'll be a year old in June." I didn't know that was
A big deal.
a big deal because she was my first. I just thought, well, kids start talking when they're 10 months old. And
Yeah, that's not normal.
and she started
You're the one
walking.
that started that.
She started walking around furniture and around her crib at 5 months old. She could walk all around, just hanging on, walk. And so she taught herself how to walk. We had her car seat, and she'd push it across this room, push that car seat everywhere, and pretty soon she just took off walking. She didn't walk, she ran.
Yeah, that's what Tim says. I don't walk.
Even when she walks, she's running.
He's like, you walk so fast.
But when I changed her diaper, this is what it looked like. These are her legs going like this. I said, "Are you riding a bicycle?" Because that's what it should look like. Her legs were always going. And when I'd want to rest, I'd give her a pile of golden books, and she'd lay in bed and read. Look at these books. She didn't know anything, but she'd just look at them, and I'd read those to her. But she'd lay there and look at books.
I loved books.
And we were at the Indian school, and these girls were being noisy, and she turned around, and she was a year old. Teresa wasn't born yet. She'd go, "Shh." And when I'd go to homemaking meeting, the lady said, "We love it when Rachelle comes because she takes all the little kids in like she's the teacher and says, 'Come on in, well, I'll show you where to.'" She talks to them just like a teacher does. And she's not even 2 years old yet. She's in there telling them, "Come in here." And
I'm gathering the children.
they said she takes care of everybody and tells them what to do.
It's bossy.
No, we're bossy. And then the teachers in primary would say, "We love it. Rachelle's in our class." We'd say, "Oh, today the lesson's on whatever." And she said, "Does anybody know a story about this person?" Rachelle, "I do." And she'd say, take the whole time telling them about this Moses or whatever.
Yeah.
Literally Adrian.
So she was the star of nursery and primary.
No.
Nice.
And then it all went downhill after that.
No, it didn't. So then she got in kindergarten, and her kindergarten teacher had an aide who was Miss White. And so for the talent show, each of the grades had to do a talent show.
We did the
They-
hula.
They did the hula, and guess who was the star? Ta-da!
No.
Yes, you were. When I was teaching dance, I was dance director in Oklahoma. I forget the other guy's name because Ron didn't do it with me, but one of the girls wanted to know how to do the hula, so I taught them the Hukilau song. And so Rachelle saw me and she'd imitate this kind of stuff. And so when the teacher taught them that song. That's
Yeah,
what
the
you did.
Hukilau. Yeah.
And her hand movements and her little body just knew what to do. They videotaped her, or it was on TV anyway.
Really?
Yeah, it was on TV.
I thought I was short, so I was on the front. So
You were in the front because you were the star.
yeah, whatever. And my friend's dad was a newspaper guy, and so they took pictures
Yeah.
of her and me because she was my friend, and 2 other girls and a couple boys. So we were in the newspaper.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
And I was the only one that didn't wear a bikini.
yeah. She refused, and so did Teresa. So the teacher says, will you tell... No, I got a phone call from the teacher. You know your daughter, Teresa? She's got the whole class against me. I says, no, what happened? She says she wants to do the Hukilau song like her sister. and she's telling everybody they don't need to wear bikinis, they can wear one piece. Teresa had everybody
Like her?
Teresa was in control of that class.
That's so funny.
Mind you, this teacher was a Jewish woman who never took no for an answer.
She was older too. Like she was not young.
So she was not
Easily pushed
this
around.
little girl, Teresa, taking over the class.
So funny. I did
So
not.
had to
I did
talk
not
to
know
Teresa.
that.
And Teresa, I said, Teresa, other people can wear what they want, but if you want to wear one piece, that's what we will let you wear because that's what we prefer. But you don't need to tell them. You'll get to learn a new dance. You'll love it. She never did like it. She wasn't excited about it at all. But this girl's mom sent the leaves,
The lei.
skirts, and the
Uh-huh,
leis
leis.
from
From
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
So they looked like the authentic ones.
Yeah.
They were amazing.
They were really nice. Yeah. You have ward prayer?
Oh, shucks.
Sweet.